Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm Colin Costello, and today I'm going to talk to you about a penny stock that I'm interested in the future. The name of the stock we'll be talking about is 88 Energy, ticker symbol EEENF. 88 Energy is in the oil industry, so if you have no oil in your portfolio, this might be one that you might want to get invested in. Keep in mind, you guys, I am not a financial advisor, and these are for fun and educational purposes only, so please do your own research. In this video, we'll look at a couple slides from their investor presentation, we'll look at some recent news that had 88 Energy stock pop last week, and we'll look at a couple charts and I'll give you my opinion, or at least what I'm looking for in the short term and the long term from 88 Energy stock. Now let's get into the video. This is 88 Energy's portfolio of multiple world-class assets. We have Project Peregrine, we have Project Icewine, we have Project Yukon, and the Umiat oil field. 88 Energy has a combined portfolio with 3.4 billion barrels of equivalent prospective resource and 2 peak reserves of 94 million barrels of oil. Now let's check out a slide from 88 Energy's Project Peregrine. First, you guys, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button down below. It helps YouTube realize us, we're a young channel and we're trying to grow, and it also helps other investors learn about 88 Energy stock. Project Peregrine acreage was acquired by 88 Energy via an off-market takeover of XCD Energy Limited in August 2020. Project area encompasses 195,373 acres, of which a number of untested topset play opportunities exist. Multiple independent drilling locations exist, the first of which Merlin-1 was completed in Q1 2021. The Project Peregrine nanoshuck sequences continue north where they are the target of ConocoPhillips, Harpoon, and Willow drilling programs, the latter of which contains 750 to 800 millions of barrels recoverable.
It's good to have land.
Project Peregrine's Merlin-1 drilled on seismic amplitudes in the National Petroleum Reserve in Alaska. Merlin-1 reached total depth, which is 5,267 feet, and that's the maximum depth that can be reached in a well, on March 28th in 2021. The well returned numerous shows over multiple intervals within the nanoshuck formation, with fluorescence, streaming cuts, and petroliferous odors observed. That was a little bit about Project Peregrine. Now we're going to check out a slide about Umiat oil field. You guys stick around because we're going to check out an article that has a lot of investors of 88 Energy stock very excited for the future. Umiat is an historic oil discovery made in 1945 in shallow Brookian nanoshuck sandstones located immediately adjacent to the southern boundary of Project Peregrine. The Umiat-23H well was flow tested at a sustained rate of 200 barrels per day with no water in 2014 by Link Energy. Max rate 800 barrels of oil per day. 88 Energy to undertake a full field review to determine at what oil price Umiat may be commercial as a standalone development and whether optimization of the previous development plan is possible. In combination with Project Peregrine, Umiat has the potential to form a potentially large oil field development. Next, we're going to look at their last two slides of their presentation. I'll just read a couple quick things off of them. And then we're going to look at the article that has a lot of investors excited. This is great news for 88 Energy. But first, you guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below and join the family. It's free, and all you're going to do is learn about stocks and more ways to make money. Project Icewine, large independent resource post Charlie-1 wells equal to 1.77 billion barrels of equivalent. De-risked by 3 wells, Icewine-1, Icewine-2, and Charlie-1. The results at the nearby Talithia-A well are highly encouraging regionally for several formations that extend into Project Icewine. 88 Energy to reassess the potential across the acreage as a result of the Talithia-1 well ahead of the planned farm-out. And this is Project Yukon. I'm just going to read a couple quick facts and I'll leave a link in the description down below so you guys can check out all these slides yourself. This is an existing historic oil discovery on acreage Yukon Gold 1 with a 90 million barrels of oil prospective resource, mean unrisked. The regional acreage expanded with the acquisition of Tract 29. Now let's look at an article that has a lot of investors very excited about 88 Energy stock. This is what you want to see when you're invested in a company. Here's an article 6 days ago at the time of this video, and the only thing that's changed about the company is the share price has pulled back a little bit, so it's a better buy right now. EEENF stock, the news that should have 88 Energy fans cheering today. Today, investors in 88 Energy and EEENF stock are seeing another positive day. Shares of EEENF stock are up more than 15% at the time of writing, continuing a series of strong moves in recent days.
Today, Junior?
Indeed, this strong momentum has been met with high investor enthusiasm. Currently, nearly 500 million shares have traded hands relative to average daily volume of less than 200 million. Today, there are two key new items that are driving 88 Energy shares higher. Let's dive into what this news is and why investors are getting so excited about this energy player today. The first key announcement that's taking shares of EEENF stock higher is a big one. 88 Energy just announced full repayment of its debt. This debt repayment was made possible via the proceeds it received from the sale of its Alaskan oil and gas tax credits. Indeed, the company was able to pay off the entirety of its debt obligations, which stood at $16.1 million. Additionally, the remainder of the $18.7 million raised by the sale of these credits will go toward working capital and boosting the company's cash position.
You accept cash?
For a small energy player like 88 Energy, this news is very bullish. These companies don't tend to have a lot of liquidity. However, the newfound debt-free status 88 Energy is enjoying provides for enhancement opportunities down the road. Secondly, 88 Energy also announced the issuance of 204 million fully paid ordinary shares at a price of 0.026 cents per share. The issuance was related to the company's agreement to acquire 50% working interest in the project Peregrine. Given the positive drilling results 88 Energy has seen in the company's Alaskan Peregrine project, investors seem to like the upside this share issuance provides. This is very exciting news if you're an investor in 88 Energy stock. Alright you guys, now let's take a look at the charts and I'll give you my opinion or what I'm looking for in the short term and the long term with 88 Energy stock. Here's a 1 hour chart for ticker symbol EEENF or 88 Energy stock. So each of these candles represent how the stock traded in 1 hour. So if I want to get an idea of what the stock could or might do in the next couple days or the short term, this is the chart I'd be looking at. We can see the last few hours on Friday, it sold off slightly, selling off down towards the morning gap up. Over the short term, I'd watch it to see if it moved down and filled that gap, and I'd watch that green line there to see if it bounces around there. So in the short term, if it moved to the downside, I'd be watching this level for support to see if it bounced to the upside. However, if it turned around and moved to the upside, I'd be watching the 0.029 level to see if it broke that and held that as support to move to the upside to fill that gap. Here's the 6-month 1-day chart on ticker symbol EEENF or 88 Energy stock. So each of these candles represent one trading day. We can see that huge top wick back on March 3rd. This traded all the way up to 20 cents but did not stay there long. Then it made a run all the way up to about 9 cents around April 1st before gapping down the next day hard, and since has found resistance at about 0.029. Over the longer term, I'd be looking for this to break that blue line there, which is 0.029, which it did last week, but it couldn't hold it as support. So right now it is still resistance around there. But if we can get through that resistance level and hold that as support, I'd look for this to move to the upside and fill that gap. Alright you guys, I hope this video helped you learn a little bit about 88 Energy stock. Please keep in mind these are not buy recommendations, these are strictly my opinions and what I'm doing in my portfolio. Now do me a favor and leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of 88 Energy stock. Let me know if you're already invested in 88 Energy, or let me know if you're sitting this one out. Till next time you guys, I'm Cullum Costello. Now hit that subscribe button, tap that thumbs up, and go out and get money.